outside, baby. We outside.
We are playing Junior.
We are playing.
We are playing to the swing with Anna.
Okay, go back on the swing. Okay. Hey, Kia Cuties. Welcome back. My name is Kia, and on this channel, I focus on beauty, business, lifestyle, and spirituality. I got my phone up in a tree on my tripod, but it's okay because I ain't feel like carrying my ring light way out to the park. I'm gonna talk about this Scorpio full moon that's tonight. The Scorpio full pink moon, that is. So it is a super moon, and that means that it is super close to the earth. It's gonna appear bigger. As a matter of fact, it's the biggest moon, biggest full moon that we'll have this year in 2021. So you want to take advantage of these energies, and you can utilize the energies for 3 days. I don't know about y'all, but I always feel the effects of the full and new moons a few days before the actual full or new moon date. And I can see, I saw the full moon 2 days ago. Like, I was seeing the full moon 2.5 days before it was, you know, set to be here. This full moon happens to fall on a Monday. And if you all know, Monday is ruled by the moon. So that makes it even more potent and super. You should definitely utilize this full moon energy on moon day, Monday. This full moon will be bringing up things that are hidden and suppressed, or that you try to hide and try to suppress. It will be brought to the surface because of that Scorpion energy. Scorpions are very intense, like no BS meter, like get to the point. They are very intense and they're very passionate. So it may be some resentments, arguments coming up, or have came up these past few days, or maybe the next few days. Like, if you don't get to the root and focus and try to work out those problems, it will definitely come back up, and it will just blow up. Basically, this is the time to take care of anything, even things that you are trying to suppress in yourself. Like, hey, thank you. No, put it down. Thank you. People are definitely scared because Scorpions are lethal. They did deep to the surface, so problems definitely may arise, or maybe the problems have always been there, but you've been ignoring them. It's gonna be very intense, very emotional. Just know you can't sweep it under the rug this time. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna open up a little bit towards the end of the video, and I'm gonna, give y'all a little insight from my perspective. But everyone has different things to work on, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of my tea, just a little bit. So this is the perfect time for spiritual work such as transformation and new beginnings. Scorpio is all about transformations, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto represents death and rebirth. So basically, when you transform, not necessarily, I wouldn't focus on ending things. I would just focus on if I want different outcomes. So pretty much focus on transformations during this period. I will also give y'all some tools you can work with, and I wrote them down, and I do have them, but I'm not gonna give y'all all because it's just so many. But I'm gonna give y'all a few that are pretty common in stores or in people's homes, because people just don't typically carry. Water element herbs you can work with: eucalyptus, chamomile, and catnip. Now, if you don't have the herb, you can always use the essential oil. That works fine. It's about the intention. That's all it is about, the intention. Some moon herbs will be myrrh and sandalwood, and eucalyptus. Aloe and lemon balm both have the exact same properties. They're both ruled by the moon, and their element is water. And lemon balm be perfect to work with. I think the sun is moving, so I may have to move too. I'm gonna give y'all 10 Scorpio. 10 Scorpio. I'm gonna give y'all 10 Scorpio gemstones. Okay, to support and balance Scorpio energies. Okay. So the first one is Amethyst. Brings out Scorpio's intuitive side. Aquamarine is the Aquamarine. That's an Aquamarine. Okay. The Aquamarine and it helps Scorpios come out of the dark, and it's a very calm removes fears and it it removes fears and inspires truth. Next we have the black tourmaline, and I did bring my black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a protective stone, and it will guard against the darkness of the Scorpio season, so it will help this intense Scorpio moon, the dark side of it. It improves confidence and personal power and physical energy, which we all could use a boost of. Labradorite, that's the blue and white gemstone. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz helps Scorpio to stop bottling up their emotions, and it helps them release what they've been holding back. And you know, a Scorpio can hold a good grudge almost as bad as Taurus. Taurus can hold a grudge forever. I should know I'm married to a Taurus, and I've had Taurus. I got Taurus in my family, so they hold grudges like no, not never tomorrow. And Scorpio is about just as bad as holding grudges. Natural citrine. Citrine helps Scorpio to effortlessly achieve whatever they set out to do. Determination, confidence, energy to chase their dream. Jasper, red Jasper is very, very passionate. I have some of these right here. These are the red Jasper, and these are great for working with sexual energy. So if you want to do some sex magic on this intense Scorpio full moon, you want to work with some red Jasper or some carnelian. Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite is a pink gemstone, and it helps heal emotional wounds and inspire forgiveness. And rhodochrosite kind of reminds me of rhodonite, and that's what I have. And I'll show you all on the side by side. But rhodonite helps heal the heart chakra as well. Red Jasper promotes grounding, strength, endurance, stability. It supports the passionate nature when feeling uninspired. So it's very passionate, and you can work with that with the root chakra as well. So let me go ahead and give y'all what I said I was gonna give y'all earlier. So basically, when I read one of my readings for this week with one of my people that I read like from tarot, and I don't trust everybody with that, because just some people just do it. I can identify the real ones basically. Like if I don't sense very intuitive, so I don't just get my readings from anyone, or I don't read general readings from everyone, because general readers are very specific, and sometimes people take everything from them when it's really not for you all the time. Like I said, you should look at your sun, moon, and rising, not just your sun sign. And sun sign actually plays a very small part of our character and personality and just lifestyle, period. I tell y'all the whole thing because I need y'all all in my business. But two things stood out to me. One was she said that my powers have been lying dormant because I have been stuck in protection and defense mode. So I have had this Queen of Swords energy, and that is so true. Like I've been able to focus on nothing fully because I've been too busy, like she said, being in protection and defense mode, and also hermit mode, like because I was being attacked spiritually. And I know when I'm being attacked, but that's my fault because I let it get that bad. I slipped up on my protection and my cleansing. So yeah, so I'm being a little bit open right now, but I just want to give y'all a clue of how this Scorpio energy is going to affect you. And before I even watched that video, I had already came to the realization that I'm like, I haven't even had time to have fun doing anything lately because I've been so like basically like with my guard up, and sometimes you have to let your guard down. And the second thing she said that I'm going to share with you all, I don't let my guard down until I know someone's true intentions. But I've always been that way, and it's even worse now because of growing pains that you get in your mid and late 20s. And I just turned 27, and I just don't let my guard down because I'm very, 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 very passionate about like relationships. I'm very passionate about friendships. So with like any type of family relationship, or if I'm close to you, like if you're my friend, I consider you a sis. So it's like when certain energies are not reciprocated, I get very offended and I get very, very upset, and I just like completely just cut people off, like, because I like energy being reciprocated, because I go above and beyond for people that I love and care about. And if it's not returned, like, I just be like, it makes me not want to open up to anyone. Or like betrayal. Betrayal is like the worst thing for me because I'm very, very, very loyal. And I'm actually learning to just, not take things so personally. because you know how people behave has nothing to do with you and everything to do with whatever they're going through at the moment. But I feel like certain things you just shouldn't do, even if you are going through a lot, because I go through a lot, but I don't take it out on people. I just isolate myself. I may take it out on the person who caused it, or if it's me, I just self-isolate, like I said. So one thing I did was I reached out to some people that I kind of like, you know, just put on the back burner because I was upset by some things they did and said. And I reached out to them on their birthday. You know, it made them so happy because I guess they thought I hated them. Like, I don't hate anyone. I just distance myself. And when I distance myself, it's like cold turkey. So that could come off kind of harsh when actually I'm just protecting myself, protecting my energy. So I'm just working on that. I had to work on being vulnerable because I don't have a vulnerable bone in my body. So that's why I'm always like guarded. And that's why I kind of like envy, well not envy, I envy like how open and emotional water signs can be. Scorpio is not the typical water sign, so they are very passionate, but they're not as emotional as Cancer and Pisces are. Like, they're very like intimate and open, and I'm just like the total opposite. Like, none of my moon, rising, and sun are I'm mostly fire, and then earth, so it's like I'm not that balanced. So it's like if I'm very upset, very angry, very happy, it's like all like on 10, passionate. It's like I need to mellow like a freaking water sign. Even though they could turn up too, but it's like I either just go from one extreme to the next. I have no middle ground. So I'm working on that too. But yeah, that was me being a little open with y'all because I don't usually get that intimate because I don't open up. Just told y'all. Got trust issues. If y'all like this, this was, and y'all can watch last Monday made some Florida water, and if you're feeling compelled to, you can make some Florida water too today during this Scorpio full moon, and you'll love it. I'll see y'all next Magical Monday, and make sure you check out my spiritual playlist if you like this video.